Hey guys, Crib Line with here. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Eric.
I'm Rick.
And we're here for E3 Bethesda.
The song is pretty.
It is. Look, I like the idea that they have here with the little Bethesda thing with all like the people. I don't know if those are fans or employees or
people are saying that they released some footage of the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh, the action
game,
RPG?
So we'll have to check that out.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Cool stuff.
We may also get to actually play it too, so...
Yeah.
I'm assuming... I know Bandai is going to be there with their booth, so last year they had like the My Hero game, and they had the Jump Force game, and a bunch of stuff that they had available to play, so hopefully, if they have any gameplay available, we'll be able to jump on that and have fun there.
Yep. Shane had to go home, so he's not going to be here. Calvin's here, but he's downstairs.
He is actually uploading to editors the Jedi Fallen Order that we just finished, so he will be up here shortly, hopefully before Bethesda starts, because I know he is a fairly big Fallout fan.
Yeah, I want to see people doing bets and seeing, like, does Calvin make it before the start or not? I say no.
So, is there anything that you guys are looking forward to from Bethesda? I haven't looked at much, so I don't know if there's been things that they've teased already or thought of or anything, but...
people have said that there will not be anything when it comes to Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield. Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
I'm super excited for Doom news.
Going in. Ooh, Doom would be good.
All right, I win, by the way. Calvin's not here.
Oh. B3. Ah, B3. What is this?
It's a countdown.
Oh, okay. What's all the people?
The stuttering is happening on the laptop.
Dude. 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Oh, the Death Star just blew up.
It's not.
Alright, what we got? Oh, look, a little Fallout dude. Pip-Boy. Ah, Fallout 76.
With a game, there is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
Won't be here without you.
Without you, there is no game. There's no one to play it.
No one to interact with it. You keep us in check.
And we appreciate that. And through all of it,
Ooh, yeah,
You're
pray.
always there with us.
you are definitely not afraid to tell us how you feel.
Yeah. The internet's like that.
Your feedback sometimes challenges us, but it forces us to be always challenging ourselves.
You empathize with us as developers and with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
My name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8
We
years
did that.
old, I used to sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom. I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
And now I'm game director
Filthy
at Arcane
casual.
Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software. Now I get to be a part of building that world as the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
We see you.
Because we are you.
And together,
Together?
We are all. We are all.
we are all.
We are
I
all.
was worried there for a second. I thought they could really see us.
We are all here. Ooh. Oh. Doing a fun montage, Calvin. Yeah.
They're doing a Doctor Who game. No, I'm kidding.
Son of a bitch!
Calvin went,
I didn't know, based on your expression. You seemed very excited. And I was like, they might have.
Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
yes. What's this guy doing?
He just sat in the crowd?
That's him, okay. Like, why is this guy getting up here?
Little did you know, but I am important.
So stuttery.
Yeah,
No.
sorry about the stutter, everybody.
That's their fault. Not everybody's fault. It's Bethesda's fault.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you? Feel good?
Got a headache.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone watching around the world for tuning in to watch our 5th annual
was
E3
big. I was
showcase.
gonna maybe turn it down a little.
Oh, the quality.
Oh, it's at 60 frames a second. Yeah.
This is a night dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of them. And survivors in the Wasteland. And you've embarked on these amazing adventures on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games, you've built large global communities that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years. And when I first started,
Is this me or does he sound a little like Q from Star Trek Next Gen?
That's just you. Sad, messy.
when I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community. We are thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal.
Excited for that.
I need to play Doom. I might play the one Doom this October for Screen Stream.
So,
Great.
if you're ready, let's kick it off and to get an update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this got really hyped
Great
up
to
the
see
Fallout
everybody.
game last year.
Yes, he did.
We have
He was very
had
hype.
an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here. Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you
What?
I just see him
It's
chat.
all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76. A type of game we'd never done before. Had a lot of difficulties at launch. And we got a lot of well-deserved criticism.
Don't gloss over it. That's
Yeah.
nice.
But
He's
the team
focusing.
kept working on it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come.
That's funny.
And we have a lot more in store this year for Fallout 76. But first, our latest game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is in early access. And thanks to
this
all
is
of
a mobile
you,
game?
it
That's a mobile
became
game, yeah.
our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible. And to tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
Well, I like that they referenced the Fallout 76 and how many issues they had, and they didn't just gloss over
They
it
didn't reference the deluxe edition, though.
or ignore it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Todd. It's great to be here at E3. And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding your town, it's great to be able to do it wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all-new custom jewelry system, and a brand new dragon questline.
You get that custom jewelry, Calvin.
Yeah.
Bling, I think they call it, Eric.
It has
They did
even more,
20
but
years
best
ago.
of all, it's
Damn.
coming out tonight. So,
I don't think they
download
release stuff
free
right now.
tonight and
Yeah, I had a
give it
Bullet Club
try.
t-shirt on.
And we're also hard at work on our arena
Dress up.
mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns. But most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform, Switchblade.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good just for the title alone.
Yeah.
I would play that. I bet that would be a lot easier to play on a Switch rather than a phone.
I don't know. I mean,
Mobile game ported to the Switch. All right. Switchblade.
Your hero, your town.
It's the only reason they did it.
wait, where, what? Wait, so can you play the same hero and stuff on your Switch to your phone?
I don't know.
Coming fall 2018.
All right.
That's cool.
That guy got caught checking his phone.
Yes, Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo
your
Switch,
Switch.
and yes, it's still free.
Ooh, even on Switch.
Free Switch game.
That's handy.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play and cross-progression
there
with
you
the
go.
mobile version. So you can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over.
That's
And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
We'll have to go check that out.
That's actually really cool. I like that they did that. And it also helps promote their mobile side of it
And
by
for
having
those of
free
you
on
playing
Switch.
on mobile, we also have some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Ooh, you get in-game currency.
Green jewelry.
Aaron.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Calvin, do you still play this game?
Occasionally.
So no.
Not like I did.
Which one's Jeff?
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner. And I'm Co-Studio Director Tom Mustaine. On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
These guys look like twins who had two very
Absolutely.
different lives.
It's incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded Sheep Squatch.
Sheep Squatch.
We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders. And it will fundamentally change the game.
Shake up.
Here we go.
All right,
It's been
Wastelanders.
some time since Vault 76 opened its door.
Look at that.
that a dragon?
We discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things.
You get to go to Ohio?
Lol, the final boss.
I don't think any
rather
of
die.
us expected
Hey.
for people to actually come back.
Panning for
Are
gold.
you from that vault? Can you help us?
All right, Rick.
We've traveled pretty far. Heard there's hope here in Appalachia. Folk rebuilding, fighting back. We'll fight too, right by your side.
I've been there.
We've been everywhere and seen everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you.
Whoa, I think it's huge. What is that?
Oh no. Are you with us?
Deathclaw.
With them.
It's Eric. Eric, you're playing the game already. New
Human
NPCs return.
NPCs.
New weapon gear, choice challenges.
Cool. So you're gonna have like
Free as well.
Free in the fall.
oh cool. I'd be interested to try that out. Yeah.
That's right, that's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
Are there no NPCs now?
No.
Man,
Not
that guy's
just NPCs, but a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
This is a
People waited for that, I
long-term
guess.
story
Yeah.
we're telling. Year 1 was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year 2 is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players.
Well, that's good. That seems like that's what the original game.
Yeah.
You can talk to people.
Well, I like the idea
And
they're
in
going
the
with it, though.
spirit of free, we're doing something special just for E3. Fallout 76 is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
Well, I'm not going to be here to play.
The worst time.
I hate when they do this.
That's right. It's
Why
That's
would
right. It's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76
Borrow my copy.
and its growing community have become.
Would have been the perfect time to stream it.
We can't wait to welcome
Right?
all of you. And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
I like new game modes, especially they're fun. Oh, I like big monsters. Where's she run from?
Running 2.
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins.
It's an escape room.
Currently,
Like a portal?
there is no overseer of Vault 51. Perhaps you will be the one.
Nuclear winter.
We are in serious need of leadership. So I have devised a unique process of elimination.
Yeah, it is. It's like Portal.
Battle to the death is the only sure way to judge
fiery.
your candidate.
To the death, huh?
This should prove interesting.
The storm. What? It's a battle royale?
Oh my gosh, it is.
It's a battle royale. Well, there's dogs though. Oh, well, this is a little. Whoa. Okay. Stop.
I need to sing.
No.
It's Appalachia. All right, we sing Johnny Cash.
It's true.
It is true, we do.
We're actually in Appalachia right now.
Yeah.
So there's a battle royale.
Yeah, that
I don't think there's
New
enough
River
of those.
Gorge Bridge is very famous around here.
Yeah. That's a New River Gorge Bridge. That ring
So fast.
spreads really fast.
Oh.
Is this
Definitely a battle royale, right?
is fulfilling a need? That was right.
Good luck.
Did you play
52
level
players.
up with exclusive perks, claim your spot as overseer?
Seems like a big new game
Free.
mode.
Sneak peek starting June 10th.
That's a lot of players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in
Fuck
Fallout
yeah.
76.
I don't mean to be coarse, but fuck
It's a
yeah,
battle
right?
royale born from the Fallout universe.
I wonder if there's
from power
teams
armor
or-
to perk cards, from
seemed
camp
like there
building
was.
to
No, you need one
contending with
overseer, I doubt
wasteland
there's teams.
creatures, and of course, my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great free addition to an already huge game. We love playing it, and we think you will too.
Man. June 10th to the 17th, free trial. Dang.
So check
That one
out
guy just
the
hyped
sneak
everybody else
peek and
up.
let us know what you think. Remember,
The guy in the,
all of Fallout 76,
76
including
jumpsuit.
Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all platforms. So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
We did it.
Remember, everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6.
But not this year.
Show me.
We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
Please welcome the founder of Tango Gameworks, Mr. Shinji Mikami.
They're making the Tango and Cash game?
No.
No.
Last Tango in Paris.
I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching. みんなおはようございます。今日真面目にやるよ。
Right. Let's try again, Joe.
Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango,
Okay.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
That's what he said, Calvin.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghostwire
Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo.
What is wrong
It
with
is
you?
an
this is going wrong.
action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil.
Ooh, supernatural
I
evil.
think you'll love it.
I love this.
It's not
To
ancient.
tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
Yay, it's me! Oh, it's cute.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, so many people. Wow, thank you. ありがとうございます。
More of this. Less of everything else.
Such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English.
Speak better English than I do Japanese.
There's that guy on the front row be like, yeah, fuck yeah, English! It's hype!
We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have to explore the world, face challenges to uncover the truth and save humanity. In the game, you will meet spirits, some dangerous, some peaceful.
She should be the person that gives you
and
missions.
survivors that each have their own
I'd play that
stories.
game all the time.
You will need to ask yourself, it is normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to the office.
Okay.
Just
What
kidding.
kind of eyewear does she have
Just
on?
kidding, just kidding.
It is
It's very
glasses
unique.
without
We
the
are
top.
very excited.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
They're
Look
half
at that. Thank you.
Oh no, stay! He's the best of E3.
Dang it.
Her and Keanu Reeves should have a baby.
What?
That's real people.
No,
No.
it's not.
No, it's not real people, Rick.
That looks really good.
It looks really good,
Those
yes.
ones-
It's also in 480p.
Those are not real people.
Rick.
Could be real people.
Blaming the low definition for it making it look real.
It looks good.
It looks really good.
It looks amazing, yes.
It's the lighting, man.
Oh, is this normal?
Oh,
Like
no,
paranormal.
this is
lack of
paranormal. This is spirits.
It looks like just a regular world.
Oh shit!
Really, Aaron?
That seems normal.
Really?
That is not a real world.
That's
no!
not normal. That's not normal.
It's-
All the ghosts are naked.
Oh no, the shoe's gonna get caught in the
Infinity War.
thing.
Left behind.
Some clothes everywhere.
Well, some stuff's weird.
No.
What's that? A poopy.
Hey, little puppy. I
Oh,
sleep in
God.
bed.
What is up with you, man?
It's like
It's funny.
My go-to dog thing.
What in the world?
Look at his hand.
What is this?
does he have a
He has a
bow?
bow.
Well, you gotta have a bow. What?
Oh,
That's creepy.
Is it the Three Storms?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
Fuck
It's like-
yeah. My gosh, this is so cool.
Look at
I
the
wonder if-
bodies floating in the air.
Dirty mask.
Rick, is there gonna be any of them that jump?
I hope so.
Oh!
The Hobbit vampires. That looks delicious.
Ooh, he shot it. Like Mob Psycho. It's cool.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
Okay.
Well,
What's that? I don't know. Kill it.
that is the U.S.'s
All right.
motto in every.
Looks interesting and
Yeah,
weird.
that was interesting.
Yeah.
Eric wants to play because of that girl in the beginning.
She's great.
She was
is
great.
Eric's like, I'll buy it.
Like, people are disappearing in Tokyo.
Bethesda
You have to
games.
find out why. Like, yeah, I do.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
Maybe permanently or temporarily a full-time streamer.
I got a YouTube channel.
I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching inmates. I'm a game developer working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came out. I remember being in the 8th grade and a buddy of mine gave me the shareware demo on 3.5-inch floppy
Shareware,
disks.
heck yeah.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Oh, gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used to.
Just setting foot in Shimmering, the first city that you go to in Somerset, it was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive. Love the dragons, scatter the dragons.
You take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage. Add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons. More dragons.
He's a dragon fan.
That's funny.
I
I really enjoyed whenever everyone's going through like what their job is, and they went to the one lady. She goes, "I make yarn."
I make my own yarn.
I just thought it was funny.
And there's people in the front row were like, I know this guy's my favorite person ever.
They're all paid to be
I
there.
mean, they probably got the most hype people they could, paid them put in the front.
Elder memes.
I know a lot of these people that go to these kind of things are just like super fans of these things, you know.
Look at that guy.
And I'm saying, like, the people that are at these are here because they want to be there,
I
you
just
know?
want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, the Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the season of the dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons.
You have the wares if you
Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you. Watching you play the game, streaming, telling stories, hearing your feedback, we understand that you are the most important part of the world of Tamriel. Thank you. Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today. The past year has been a huge success for ESO. More Game of the Year awards, millions more players have joined. So many, in fact, that we recently... So many, in fact,
drinking whiskey. Yeah! So many people to join the game!
I love that guy. I love that guy.
He ain't going, just impacted on the side.
Even him up there trying to laugh.
Keeps getting bigger and better. Just a few days ago, we launched The Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere. The latest chapter. The latest chapter in the game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class.
I played a mod.
Necromancer class?
If you haven't played it yet,
Yes.
Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players.
Maggie played this for a while.
I played it some too.
When we announced Season of
played
the
a lot of
Dragon,
those.
we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere, and we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out the world premiere.
Yeah, what happens when dragons are there?
Bethesda Softworks. All right.
Yeah, it looks like a dragon's been there.
Dude, that Khajiit looks so good.
Yeah. No.
Is that the Necromancer?
If it is, he's gonna find things to cast on.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know if you got it cooked or not. Dude, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah. It's like real fire and shit.
Oh.
No.
Go, horse. The Dragonborn when you need him.
Yeah. Ooh, an archer.
That's the Khajiit, right?
Yeah, it's the Khajiit. Oh no, those poor people. Oh man.
Eat all the cheese wheels.
It looks just like a cat person. It's so crazy.
That's what it is.
That looks so good.
You hate cats.
I do, not cat people.
You wanted this, Aaron.
I don't hate
That
people.
horse.
Oh, here comes the wizard
good.
dude.
He's got the mask. Yeah.
Rise from your grave.
Ooh.
I knew it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's...
See, this is the kind of CG trailer I like.
Bone wall.
This looks...
Oh my God! Look at that thing.
It's Bone Terminator.
It's a bone
That
golem.
thing is sweet. You're about to get boned.
He's already boned.
Oh, that's okay.
He thought it was a toy.
Just
Frederick.
make another.
Wait, maybe he's wrapped in that rig.
Oh, maybe. Like it's Iron Man armor.
Yeah, like he's that.
Oh!
This
Work
is the,
together.
I think
This
so,
guy's
Aaron.
the tank.
I can see through it.
Wait, it's a magic, Calvin.
Rattle shirt.
Jesus, Calvin.
No.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Doctor Strange stuff going on here. See, he's stuck in the thing. It was him. He was the thing. Oh, what's this? The Khajiit?
Yeah.
Hello.
That was a good touch. I like that.
Oh, what is this? Oh, yeah, scorpions. Arrows.
You may fire when ready.
Oh, you can tie him in the back?
I think he just got tangled up in a crane.
Ooh, caught his
rock
feet.
vine.
Oh, that's so good. This looks so cool. If you could do all of this in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it won't look anything like this.
You
in
know
the
what I
game,
mean?
But this is pretty cool.
Here's your scorpion.
I mean, knives, daggers, whatever. Ooh, cut its wings. Yeah, like slide down it. Oh. You're going nowhere.
Oh, she lost her dagger.
Oh, it's painful.
Now it doesn't have as much
Don't
mobility.
miss.
Oh no!
It wasn't the black arrow.
Aaron, when you made that noise, I thought it was going to the dragon. Like, I was like, whoa, damn, that's unexpected.
That was what?
That was unexpected.
It's very late here. We're a little slap happy.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
Oh, it's still alive.
Another.
Oh,
It's mate. Now it's going for the moon.
Shit.
it's going for the moon.
Those guys in the front, man.
That's cool. Dragons.
Get up, everybody, get up!
Dragons.
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Red Guard Swordmaster. He's the legendary Red Guard Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of Dragon Scrolls games. He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold.
Dragonhold's a great name!
They're doing the same thing we would do if we were watching Smash Brothers stuff. You know what I mean?
I know.
Return of Sai and the Dragon
But the
Guard
whole
will
room would be
unveil
doing
at QuakeCon later this
And they
summer.
be laughing at us.
I know.
Before then,
Do
keep an
this shit
eye out
for
for a
everything
dungeon
we do.
DLC adventure
Yeah.
called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August.
Oh my god!
What's Scalebreaker?
You break scales!
That's what they called me in high school.
Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you.
He didn't leave yet. He got something else to say.
Everybody is looking at that
But
But
I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight.
Fallout Online.
And to tell us all about it is
Yeah,
the game's
76.
creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Schlit. Sounds like a curse word. Schlit.
Or an insult.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. And now, for something completely different.
Monty Python, finally, an online game.
A classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Saturday morning cartoon. What the hell is
Commander Keen?
Get your anus to Mars?
That's what it said.
So this is a made-up cartoon.
No.
This is a real cartoon?
I mean, Commander Keen is a video game character from like the 80s. I don't know if it was a cartoon.
Gotcha. It's an anus.
Listen.
Guys are alien.
Okay. All right. Well, this is unexpected.
Yeah.
This was something completely different.
It was.
The guy in the front. Oh my god!
Commander Keen was a platformer, but it was for
So there's a
PCs.
new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id
first
Software
PC
in the early
platformers.
90s. Yeah. It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game.
So it's a mobile game now?
Yeah.
Right?
So, tonight, as we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from certain alien destruction. Drag and drop gadgets to summon allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment. Choose from a caboodle of contraptions to conquer challenges.
It's like a puzzle
and try
game.
saying that 5
It's a
times fast.
caboodle.
I think I
The
played
twins
this
go on
as a
adventures
demo
in
game.
story mode, which tells some of the classic
Not
Commander
this,
Keen
but
tales,
the original.
as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode, a real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch this summer on iOS and Android phones.
Doesn't look much like the Commander Keen of old. Whack.
So, please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
Get your anus to Mars!
Commander Keen, he doesn't give a fuck.
We need to do like an 80s cartoon intro for Blind Wave.
Thank you, Kira. At Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads and counting.
Maggie played that too.
Fallout Shelter.
For fans of collectible card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile so you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way. This year, the Legends community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match over a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Cup of coffee, oh yeah.
Can you imagine that really happened when you were
Turn your
sitting there?
speakers down.
It's like Shane listening to something in the coffee
What
place.
happens when this guy watches porn?
Right?
What?
You know?
No. It's like a kid in King Arthur's court.
It comes in pints.
Look at that tail.
Gwent and Hearthstone. I don't have any more time for.
Whoa, look at the crab.
My
Is
gosh,
it drunk?
It's a mud crab.
Why is
Get
there
out
a
of
crab?
Why
Get
not?
out of there.
Yeah.
Where's your cosplay?
I use my telekinesis for card games.
It's like using the Force to hand someone an apple.
Make your play.
There's a dragon out there.
More dragons.
Well, damn.
That kid is a villain.
They had to work real hard to make that game look exciting. The gameplay was... But I digress.
See? Dragons.
Yeah.
If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing tonight. Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse of the new cards and content, or
Talk
play
to you
it
in
this
chat.
week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping. Now,
All right, give me some Doom.
speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2. And now Insanity Rules And now Insanity rules for millions of players around the world. But we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter. We've already added community challenges that reward you just for having fun in the wasteland, and we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
What the? New shit coming soon.
Well, they're doing like a 90s TV intro.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Guy who's totally about to die.
Whoa! Sandworm!
Best worst day of the week. Wasteland Wizard. The Boom Bringer.
A skull motorcycle. The Armadillo. It's a one wheel. That's fun. I love that.
They're coming. They're coming.
How I miss the taste of flesh. Oh, that's my next tattoo.
Dropping weekly.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mech.
Oh, I would drive that. It looks like, remember Sweet Tooth, how his truck would turn into a mech?
I got a tremendous surprise for you all.
Waste of Oh man, I want to fight that giant worm. I love fighting giant stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fight giant worms in Majora's Mask, and then you put on a giant's mask, and then they're normal sized worms, and you fight them. You're giant. You're playing that, don't you?
Ooh, Wolfenstein, right?
Yeah, I played New Blood.
After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus.
I haven't played that one yet.
This year we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games.
Two.
First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with
Cyberpilot.
Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators. Cyberpilot will be available this July, and it's playable
next month.
this week in our E3 booth.
Ooh. Let's check that out.
Is it like on rails or?
And if you haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing. But, as I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games. This summer, we are going to be launching Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Not VR.
With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game.
It's about time Blastowitz
You
gets
will
to
have
retire.
more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before,
Um,
more ways to
Barry
customize your
Blastowitz, he's the main
playstyle,
character. The
and,
last
of course,
30 years.
even more evil Nazis to kill.
I'm glad there's always more Nazis to kill. No one's ever upset that Nazis are the bad guys.
And in Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend. Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op.
Co-op.
Youngblood
This should be
is
fun.
set in the
Let's play that.
1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris.
He's missing.
And it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph to track him down.
Can we do a trailer reaction?
In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself,
some details.
or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis. Check it out.
Why didn't that guy yell so loud that time?
He's tired.
Killing Nazis.
Yeah! Might passed out.
He's probably more of an Elder Scrolls guy.
Paris.
Drunk.
Nazi country.
Or they removed him.
That's where Papa is, so that's where we're going.
We can find him together.
I may have an assignment suitable for two Nazi killers such as yourself.
Look at this.
Look at that armor.
They look awesome.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the violence is pretty over the top.
Rise together.
Back in the 80s. Synth.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. Split screen co-op?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like they're together fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That feels like, there you
there.
go.
Yeah.
That's better. That's much better, yeah. Look at that giant thing. All right. Rick, I'll co-op with us. We'll do this. Be like time splitters.
Oh.
That looks cool. July 26th.
Just enjoy life for a second, Jess.
What if she's a mute?
Alright, but this time, you be the good.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and
Nintendo
PC
Switch.
on July 26th.
Yeah, the other ones came out for Switch. I believe.
And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you.
It's good. These ultraviolet games are the ones I need on my Switch, so I can play without Evelyn seeing.
And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage my dear friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these two Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian. We love you too.
No, he's still there.
There he is.
He just woke up.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba, and game director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, art director in the same studio.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
Okay. They're really going for that 90s, 80s feel of everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, this is like
This is more
70s.
like 60s,
I
70s,
guess.
yeah.
Whoa. That looks good.
Yeah, it looks
This
great.
place isn't a paradise.
Black Reef. I love how everything just looks real. What the? Jesus.
Out
The Purge?
Yeah.
We're trapped
We're free.
in this endless, eternal cycle.
My life's purpose is on this island.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do. The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break the cycle
is to kill you.
Okay. They're like flashing around.
Yeah.
He has like horsepower. She has like blinking abilities.
Oh, he won that time.
So they both just keep reviving?
Yeah.
Respawn.
It's like looping looper.
Time is on my side.
Deathloop. Dude, that's such a cool name.
Yeah.
Deathloop.
Grindhouse movie mixed with Highlander.
Yeah.
I say from the creative director of Dishonored.
Dishonored, huh?
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels, and of course, arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool.
That didn't get beat.
They haven't beat anything for Bethesda.
They haven't beat them.
Excuse my French.
Yeah,
Excuse my French.
actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true. Because we will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
All right.
It's a wonderful way to get away from all the pressures in life.
I think the sense of community has really helped me as a person because I'm typically very isolated.
Made all these people
Definitely very
sit in a backwards
confidence
chair.
building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped
Might be
being an
like-
introvert.
They could be
I
at
could
a,
like be
like
a
a
hero.
desk.
Terrible lighting.
You find really creative,
No, it's-
really fun,
it's
really
ring lighting.
talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a
Young
character.
lady.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while,
Now.
and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone
That's cool.
who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am. It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
What if Hype Guy is any of those?
He just goes to him and he's sitting there like, ah!
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software. Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with Go Anywhere, Do Anything, open-world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming.
Mecha Hitler, right?
We
Jeez, he's
are
everywhere.
pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, Since we first brought mods to consoles in
Don't forget horse
2016,
armor.
there have been 1 billion mod downloads
Look
for
at
Fallout
that
and
thing.
Skyrim. We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology, revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset, held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our IdTech engine. Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion.
Okay.
That was a film studio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology. It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment. Orion can work with any game engine and will improve player experiences no matter which game you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So, how does Orion work?
The exciting game streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
Well, what does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
Colorblind people hate this.
Really?
It's really cool.
Now, as with any new computer technology, one must ask the question, can it play Doom?
Good question. Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second? Let's see.
I'm taking the lull by showing.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology yourself as we test and refine it. So for a chance to be among the first in the world to stream Doom 2016 for free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because everybody could use a little more Doom in their lives.
There's the word.
I got Doom! Just killing people.
And we'll see you in hell.
Thank you. Nice. All right.
Very
I
interesting.
need a close-up of Hype Man.
Speaking of Doom.
Here we go. Doom Eternal.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine.
Whoa.
If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Holy shit.
It is written.
It's like you went to Oblivion.
It is known.
Doom guy in Oblivion.
Time to give penance.
Look at that gun.
You are but one man. One guy.
Yeah, but he's Doom guy. Whoa. Some cool creatures. Whoa.
They are no longer your people to save.
Whoa. Oh.
Jeez, that's sweet.
Nice.
Look at how fast he mows through these things.
He's Doom guy. It's his job.
I love.
Oh,
this looks even better.
That was good.
Wow.
Oh man, it's a big axe. Oh, and he has his chainsaw. That was cool.
I love that logo
Great.
too.
Oh.
It's like a mix between Doom and what was that game you guys used to play, Calvin? First-person shooter.
Heretic.
Heretic, yeah.
Yeah. Heretic and
this?
Hexen.
Okay.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal.
He looks like a Marty.
He does look like a Marty.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director. As you just saw, we're not just building a world for Doom, it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons. And your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions. To locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond. Yeah.
Sounds serious.
Yeah.
There is so much to see and discover. But Doom is first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way. Absolutely. Of course, the challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
You gonna see gameplay? Ooh. Big jump. Oh, that's cool. Oh.
Cool.
Oh, like an air dash?
Okay. Oh, look at that. It's like Mario.
That's cool.
Oh, so he picked up like a dash.
A dash
power
refill.
Up.
Yeah.
This looks crazy.
A 1-up.
Now he's got the rad suit on.
Nice.
That's cool. I love like the trap buttons and stuff too.
This is a mobile game?
No.
No.
Might be.
People were joking that it's going to be on mobile.
They're really going into the environmental puzzle solving in this.
Yeah.
Harkening back to like the original Doom.
Oh!
Doom 2.
That's good. Oh man, that thing's huge. Oh, dude, that looks sweet.
That looks
really cool.
amazing.
That looks amazing, yeah.
Thanks. You know, it's so important to us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources. That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long. If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight...
Sorry.
Wait, this room?
No, that
You'll
room.
have a chance to play it immediately following the show.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Hype guy's not going crazy right now.
That guy's excited.
And for those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week.
Cool. We'll have to check that out, Rick.
All right. Good stuff.
But enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together. And watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
Ooh, one more little video of this, huh? An iPhone.
Couldn't fit. Yeah, you could. Doom guy can, you can't.
Calculating thrust factors. Launching in 3, 2.
Sounds like Pathfinder.
Are you controlling or is that on rails?
It's on rails.
I think it's on rails.
Giant hole.
I would not want to go in there.
Whoa.
But I'm also not Doom guy.
Going to hell.
Is this hell? There's a cannon on his shoulder.
Huh?
There's a cannon on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's like Predator.
There we go. Started the level.
Ooh, yeah.
Got just sitting around.
Huh.
Punch.
I'm good at punching. Ooh.
Got like red. Got potions everywhere.
Cool.
Wonder if you still have to finish a melee.
I see. There's the little gun thing.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Crazy.
Oh,
nice.
Not over yet.
I love the weapon switching stuff.
Oh, dude.
Well,
I love
his
those.
head is in his
Put his
body.
head down his chest.
His head is in his chest. I have swords for hands.
Oh. You gonna shoot the little balls? Jeez, there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. I love the little melee kill things.
Great, yeah.
He was swinging around that stuff.
Ooh.
Come on, Doom guy, you can do it.
Nice.
What's all that green stuff?
That's health.
Up, with his arm up,
Yeah.
with his face up.
Or armor.
Right?
He's like hunting, trying to find another one.
Oh,
Look at that thing. It's like a brain.
Oh shit, it's like a brain scorpion with a
It's
gun.
a spider brain.
Ah! Shoot his gun. Oh, dude, you're so low in health.
Oh!
Oh, he stabbed him with his own arm.
He's beating with his own slipper.
Don't even stop to watch him die. Gotta move on to the next one.
Kill him.
Some of these guns seem like they're from Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
Like you got
Oh!
Unreal Tournament, Quake,
Nice.
Doom, all mixed into one.
Look how big this guy is. He's trying to find what gun to use. He's running out of ammo.
Yeah.
Oh! There it is.
Gotcha.
What? I'll fucking chains on him.
Get out of there. That guy didn't even have a chance.
Went in, killed these fools, go into that portal and leaving this planet.
Yep.
Oh, the floor is literally lava.
I love this game.
Yeah, grappling hook.
Yeah, out of the shotgun.
Whoa, what's this?
Gotta
The other dimension?
It's
Gotta
the
go.
next level.
It's a Coliseum.
Yeah.
Oh,
no! Of course you got
Oh no, it's about to end. I want to see him fight this.
You fight them in the other one.
He's where it charges at you and ends.
Yep. He's got the BFG.
Oh, he does have a BFG.
I want to see him fight that. That thing looks sweet. That was cool.
Yeah, that looked good. That was best
This
thing in the,
guy.
that was the best thing in the show so far.
All
Holy
right.
shit.
That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3.
A piece of what you're playing this week.
Cool.
Huh.
But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer.
July.
Not quite tomorrow.
November.
No. August.
But Doom Eternal will release
September.
on November 25th.
No. Fuck. Rick wins. Rick stuffed everyone. Woo.
Bam.
Everything's November.
We're very excited
Nicholas.
about that, and we've got something really special for Doom fans.
What?
An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of.
Look, you get a helmet.
There's a cassette tape.
Yeah. That's an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
Just getting heckled now.
Kinda.
Look, that guy's wearing it.
Yeah, you.
Yes, you can wear it.
I like how Doom got dressed up. You know,
Todd Howard.
showing
Just
respect.
takes it off.
You guys already got it.
That's right.
Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about. Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience.
Oh.
We call it Battle Mode.
Battle Mode.
We've been developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything you've played before.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
We've been so pumped at id to share this with you. This is
For mobile.
pure Doom, but with your friends, where two player-controlled demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death.
What?
This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons.
Interesting.
Because each has unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer.
That sounds awesome.
It's strategic,
like Left 4 Dead.
competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year.
It's like nothing
at
we've ever
QuakeCon.
seen, Aaron.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon.
Single player
but
Left 4 Dead.
before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's
Battle
new multiplayer.
Good.
Okay.
On behalf of our amazing team at id in Dallas and Frankfurt, Germany, we want to thank you all so much for your support.
Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome.
So it's like a 3-player,
Yeah.
It sounds like it's a 1v2.
Yeah, it's like a 1v2.
and the one is the human, and that's how it should be.
Fight.
Revenant and Mancubus.
Fight. Oh.
What if they're first person as well? Yep.
Yeah,
They
they
are.
are. Man, Doom guy's so tiny.
Dude, that's
compared to
cool.
that. That is
Really cool.
badass, Yeah.
Slayer health critical.
Oh, even spawning other
Slayer
demons.
kill.
That's cool.
Round 2.
Fight.
Judge your skill. Tell your friends.
Demon summon.
Summon a demon.
You'll see them in hell. That's fun. I like that.
Please before you reach the first marker.
I'll see you in hell.
Fight.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
It could be a fun stream thing that we do with,
Yeah.
The whole package seems fun.
and that just comes with Doom Eternal.
Yep. Doom.
Another round of applause,
Thought his
please,
shadow
for Marty
was a
Hugo
little
and all of
person.
our presenters tonight.
As he was walking out, I thought his shadow was a little person walking
And
out
for
with him.
everyone at our studios around the globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've
You
seen
guys don't
tonight,
believe how we're
we
gonna
say
end
thank
this.
you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon. Yeah,
Okay.
see what we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom.
Clever girl.
We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth.
In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you for being part of the Bethesda community. Have a great night.
All right.
Good night.
And if you have Bethesda.com, please sell it to us.
For less than $1 billion.
At Bethesda, we're in the business of creating heroes.
But the true hero is you.
Yep.
It's like we hand you this malleable clay and you do these extraordinary things that we never could have imagined. We get to build these worlds and these communities, and you all come in and you play, and you bring these worlds that we create to life.
You help us build richer worlds.
You add meaning to everything we do.
We're glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
To the heroes.
To the heroes. Shit, I don't have a drink.
To you.
That's gonna do it for the Bethesda press conference.
Be together.
All right.
Yep,
that looks like
that's it.
That looks like all for
Thanks
the Bethesda.
for watching.
That looks like all for the Bethesda conference.
That was a long conference, man.
We still have to go through a few of the things here of what we saw through the Bethesda conference here. So if you guys want to hang with us for a bit, we'll talk about the games and what we thought of them here.
Yep.
In a little bit more detail than what we had while watching. So,
Okay.
First up they had was Blades.
Blades.
Which has been a mobile game. That they're bringing some more stuff to, of course. But they're going to have Switchblade. Available on the Switch. I like
for free.
For free. I really like the cross-platform, progression stuff.
Yeah, so you can start on mobile now, and then when it releases on Switch, you can continue playing on Switch with your pre-made character.
Well, like they've said, Bethesda really hit it out of the park with their mobile stuff. Before that, the Fallout Vault game was #1 downloaded. And now
Shelter or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they make money because through the whole Bethesda conference, there's so many things they're giving away for free between 76 and extra things they have with this and that.
They have
and
microtransactions.
They do.
It has to be.
To be honest, at least for Fallout Shelter, you don't really need it to have a good time.
Yeah.
So, I haven't played Blade, so I can't speak to that. But
no, Blade looks cool. Maybe I'll check it out, especially with it going to the Switch. It'd be fun to have a game I can play at home and then also just play on my mobile device, and I get to continue the same character and stuff.
Yeah.
Next up was Fallout 76, which they referenced the trouble they had when they first started with it, and all the difficulties and whatnot at launch. So I was happy that they did that. And then I guess maybe to make up for it, they have kind of an idea of like, well, the first year was just people coming out of their vaults and entering this wasteland, and now year 2 is #1 free, and 2 bringing NPCs into the world who are coming back to the world they used to live in,
and like
so
a story,
more like settlers and stuff.
So you're getting more of a storyline rather than just your guys coming into the world.
Yeah.
So they're making it a story point of it all, but also being like, hey, here's some free stuff that people said they wanted, and we didn't have it right away. So here's this stuff.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool. It's amazing how much the character dialogue stuff looks exactly the same from Oblivion days.
Yeah.
But, you can immediately tell it's a Bethesda game because they're still using that part of the engine or whatever.
It's the same kind of dialogue tree.
Well, yeah, but also just like the camera work on the face.
Yeah.
And the faces kind of all have that Bethesda look to them. I don't know. It's very Bethesda.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know what Calvin thought of. I think he's the only one here that played 76. I think Shane might have played a little bit too.
Once on stream.
Yeah, we played once on stream, but I continued more on
your own.
On my own on Xbox. I played probably about 30 or 40 hours on Xbox.
Wow.
I did a bit, but then the glitches got to be too rough to what's the matter?
Are you excited to get back in?
Yeah.
Dick came out.
The new edition of the NPCs and stuff makes a lot more
the Fallout you knew and loved.
Yeah, a lot more immersive. Part of the thing that I had problems getting in getting into the game was like seeing other people, but not really being able to interact a whole lot, unless you teamed up, and then it was just doing missions and stuff like that. But you weren't really like building up like a community like we had in Fallout 4.
Sure.
So this will be interesting. I wonder if there'll be like more settlements and stuff like that.
Okay. And then there's also going to be the Nuclear Winter Battle Royale thing, which I know me and Calvin have played several different Battle Royales and stuff. So
it sounded like your character progression is going to carry over from the main game to that. At least that's the impression I got.
Or maybe you get stuff out of doing that for your main character.
I
maybe
think,
there's something back and forth.
I think like if you win or place high enough in the Nuclear Winter thing, you get special benefits to your main account.
Well, it could be something too, because it's like being an overseer. So maybe it's like something that occurs so often, and you get a role that you get to use for in the game or something. Like, I don't know how much they're going to do it, or if it's just you just play it, it's fun, and you're done.
Right,
you know,
but also free.
Yeah. So a lot of free stuff coming to Fallout 76. Including the fact that you can play it for free from the 10th to the 17th, including the Battle Royale stuff. So
starting tomorrow and going to the end of the week.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff cool with that. Next up was Ghostwire Tokyo, which I know Eric loved, the girl who introduced it.
She's perfect.
She's just perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I love a paranormal, supernatural kind of aspect thing.
I want her to voice all the characters.
It was
all of the characters, everyone,
including the bad guys.
Okay.
It was very Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Okay. It did seem that way. Yeah.
Which in turn, it reminded me a lot of Ghost Stories, the board game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems interesting.
It looked interesting.
No gameplay.
A cult. Yeah. It was just a cinematic of everything. So I don't really know how the game plays itself. But I like survival horror games. I like mystery and supernatural and paranormal and stuff like that. So it might be something I can check out in an October Scream stream at some point or something like that. But
I like that they brought in like from what she was saying, like mysticism and supernatural stuff along with like natural things. So like you may have to determine the difference. You know, someone died. Was it like a person who killed him, or was it a demon or something like that? Like that would be interesting.
Yeah,
being
she
like
described it as like
investigator.
trying to decide whether something was normal or paranormal.
Yeah.
So it looked pretty cool. Speaking of things that look really, really cool, was the Elder Scrolls Online, like that cinematic.
Yeah,
that
the
they
cinematic
had
was probably the best part.
Was
except for the Doom gameplay.
It was
Elsewhere?
beautiful.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff because you can just like, doesn't matter if you played the games or not, you can just enjoy them. It's kind of like the Old Republic.
Overwatch has had similar cinematics that look just amazing, and WoW does the same thing sometimes.
I like the kitty cat fight the dragon. It's just good stuff.
Yeah, and that necromancer thing.
Yeah,
I love necromancers and like everything. If I could be a necromancer in D&D, I'd be a necromancer in D&D. That'd be fun.
You couldn't you?
I made a necromancer class in 4th edition.
Couldn't you be anything you want to be?
I mean,
I can make the class.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right,
There's
we're gonna change it.
There's a druid circle of the fungus or something like that you could do that kind of makes you necromancy-y.
Druid circle of the fungus.
I think it's
sounds like a Mario movie.
I think it's circle of the spores is what it's called.
Trust the fungus.
Trust the fungus.
But no, for ESO, it looks really cool. A lot of new expansion stuff coming for that. So, but cinematic was amazing.
Yep.
And then after that, they jumped into Commander Keen.
Yeah, back in like the DOS days.
Okay.
That was sort of the Mega Man-ish equivalent for PC gamers who didn't have like a console or something like that.
Okay.
I've never played the games, but I've seen them played. And yeah, it's they did not look much like that. So it looks like they're taking them in a very different direction.
It's a much more modern mobile style of gameplay, it looks like, rather than just being a platforming game or something like that. But that comes out this summer. I don't know. I imagine it might be a free mobile game. Most mobile games are free, and then you pay for things, but I don't think they specified in it.
I don't think they did either. I don't remember.
But no, I don't know. It was kind of random, and I don't know anything about those guys.
Sure. I mean, nothing I saw was like, oh, fuck, I get that now, too.
Yeah, no.
No interests.
All right. Well,
Commander Keen isn't quite a Mario. But
not well known or
he's
anything.
still well loved by those who grew up with PCs back then.
Yeah. Might be something for those people to dive into now. So, next up was Rage 2, which the two things I really saw that caught me on that was it had that 90s commercial, which I love.
Yeah.
With giant sandworms.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
The sandworms. I love sandworms.
But then, like, it has a thing saying about dropping weekly, like, updates or something like that, like new content weekly or something.
It's interesting that this company is releasing 3 or I guess Rage 2 is already out, but they have like 3 big first-person shooters going right now.
With Rage, 2,
Wolfenstein, and Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. This is like an expansion, Insanity Rules, I think is what it's called.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, looked pretty cool. I haven't played Rage 2. I started
played
the first
a little
Rage.
bit of the first Rage.
Yeah.
It didn't hook me.
You like get out of a tube and you go down like a chasm, right, or something like that.
And
Yeah,
then
I started that. I never finished that.
You meet John Goodman.
I didn't get that far.
I failed at the Rage hit the bell with the hammer game at E3 last year. I hope it's back. And I hope I get to redeem myself.
You gonna build your rage back up?
I've been practicing 3 times a day for the last year.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see.
The bell was chicken nuggets, and the hammer was sauce.
Let's move on.
I thought you were gonna say the bells was tacos. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the vlog. Maybe we'll see if they have it returning. And we'll see if Eric can redeem himself.
I hit that thing so fucking hard. Someone fuck with me. I hit that thing hard.
All right. Next up was the Wolfenstein stuff, which we saw a little bit of VR talk. I don't think we actually saw any gameplay for that.
No, but the fact that it's 2-player cooperative.
We saw a tiny
We
bit.
saw some gameplay stuff.
Just like a couple shots, but nothing crazy.
Well, it was like they had on the screen. We didn't actually get to see anything. They said, did they say this July or next July?
I think they said this July.
Okay, because I thought they said next July. So I wasn't sure, but
I'm unsure.
It is a July that's coming out, so I missed on that. But that's Wolfenstein Cyberpilot VR. Some of the VR I've played recently has been really good. Resident Evil 7 and Vader Immortal. Both of those are amazing. So VR has come a long way from what it used to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
But along with Wolfenstein is Youngblood.
Yes.
Which I thought looked awesome. I love the co-op, crazy, speedy action first-person shooter.
Yeah, it looked like they were in these augmented suits.
Yeah.
Like doing things that you normally can't do in a Wolfenstein.
Yeah, they were doing some crazy stuff. So it was very violent, and you're killing Nazis, and who can
seemed a lot more like Dishonored.
Who can say that's bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The mothers of Nazis.
Coming out July 26th.
Shouldn't have raised no Nazi.
Next thing was Deathloop.
Deathloop. Deathloop.
That
looked
looks
interesting.
Very interesting.
I was intrigued.
I want to see more gameplay of it, but like
Me
the
too.
idea of having, like, can you play as either one of those, or do you have to play it twice, one on each side?
Yeah.
Or is it a co-op thing? Like, I don't know how it plays.
Like
I don't know what it's like.
Do you play like each character? Like you play the guy and you go as far as you get until the girl kills you. Then you take over playing the girl, and you keep going until the guy kills you.
It could be like
Switch
Grand
back and
Theft
forth?
Auto 5. Like you would die or switch to one character and they're somewhere else, you know,
Yeah.
than you seen last time.
See,
It looked like Spy versus Spy, but Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Well, the way I thought it was going to be originally when they were talking was like he was saying about breaking the loop and she was saying about continuing the loop. So I thought she was trying to make sure the loop continued so he could respawn, and he was stuck in a loop and he was trying to break it. But then he killed her one time and she respawned too. So I'm like, well, I guess they both can respawn. I don't know what's going on. So there's some kind of crazy loop on both of them. The FPS aspect of it I think would be fun. I'm pretty sure it was FPS. I guess they didn't actually show any gameplay. I imagined it was all like cinematic-y kind of things, but
Yeah.
I don't know. The concept seems interesting. I think they said it was going to be an FPS like you've never played before or something.
It would be
so.
interesting to have like the characters. You know, the longer and longer they go, they get to live that life. But as soon as they get killed, they're reset back to square one.
Yeah,
Whereas
but now
the
you
other
know where you
person-
can die and you can
Yeah.
learn from it and do it again. That's why I was wondering, like, do you play from both sides or you only play from one or the other? So seems interesting.
Yeah.
The next thing they had was the Orion stuff. I didn't have too much on that really.
Make stream better.
It seems like a really cool idea.
Yeah.
If we are going in this direction of making games streamable, where you can stream them on your phone, or
Mhm.
so you don't have to have a console or something like that.
Yeah.
The whole PlayStation Now idea, like a lot of those type of games, you're going to have to get the latency almost down to 0.
Yeah, or else it just doesn't work.
Yeah. So this idea of doing it via software rather than hardware is very intriguing.
Yeah.
And I'd like to know more about the technical details as to
Yeah.
how all that works.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch when they were showing the Doom gameplay, and I'm like, is her fingers or I think it was her. Is the fingers moving, doing things that are actually happening on the screen? Because you could just have a video playing and someone just moving their fingers, you know. So I was trying to watch. I'm like, is there no latency, and is it really working? Because it looked like it was working fine, but I couldn't tell if the fingers lined up or anything.
Because you can do that sort of thing with Steam now, but you know the latency isn't fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what you were saying, like I was watching the right thumbstick, and it looked like it was pretty good.
Yeah, I love the idea of having no
tell there was
latency
any
in a
latency.
first-person shooter, because if you're lagging at all, it's so hard to shoot what's happening and what's going on. So,
I mean, by the time you've already moved, it's already gone past your reticle.
yeah,
your reticle's gone past the target.
The thing that intrigues me on it is, like, they said it doesn't matter if your bandwidth's being used by your family or if you're far away from a data connection and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, how much does it not matter? Because Shane complains all the time about how bad his internet is. Can he do this? Because if you show me he can upload or Doom, start playing on his phone right now, no latency, I'll buy whatever it is.
Can we play it while we're uploading stuff here?
Yeah, exactly. So like, how much do you need? What's the connection minimum requirement? Because that sounds really cool. I love that.
Yeah.
But then speaking of Doom, for the Orion thing, the last thing they showed was a lot of Doom Eternal. We had like 3 or 4 like trailers.
Yeah. Still recovering.
For that, it was very cool.
Yeah, I loved the last Doom. It has a lot of what we saw here, but there's so much more. Like, it's so much more mobile. I saw a lot of enemies that I did not recognize, and it seems to mix together a lot of those games from the era,
like the old school aspects with like modern stuff.
Well, yeah, like having the jump pads and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, that's not really a Doom thing.
Did guns just sitting on the ground, was that a thing in the last Doom?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would imagine not.
No, it wasn't.
It doesn't feel like a very modern kind of thing.
And
really.
there weren't like potions around and stuff like that, which this had all that.
That definitely felt like an older game.
It's not typical nowadays to be playing a game and you see a gun sitting and spinning in a circle. It's like, oh, I better go grab that.
Yeah. The only way I can remember you healing in the last one is by doing those melee kills.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
That was the only way.
Gotcha.
I have to play that. I might try to do that one. I've been having it on my like Scream stream list just to play, because it's kind of, you go to hell, fight demons, seems fun.
It's great.
But yeah, it's on my list. I need to do that. But this one comes out November 22nd, and not only does it come out with a full single player game where you go through heaven and hell and other places you haven't been before.
Yeah.
It also has a battle mode of 1v2, which I thought is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like Left 4 Dead in the versus mode, where like people played as special zombies and you try to use the other zombies. This one is kind of a similar idea, but in a 1v2 manner.
Yeah, it was interesting that they were talking about it like a fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there were rounds, and there's one side which focuses on strategy and the other side which focuses on skill. So like you're trying to put all the pieces together exactly the way they need to be and react as the monsters, whereas the Doom guy is the one, it seems like,
having to react.
Well, like, as the monsters, you're most likely probably wanting to use your other guys you can spawn, the AIs, to try to corner him in the map and be able to do more damage to him, but you don't want to give him too much that he can feed off of and keep healing and stuff too, I'm sure. So
seems really cool.
It seems like an interesting idea. I think that'd be cool to like stream at some point. We're not too far away from November, but a lot of games as of right now are already coming out in November. So
yeah, no way we'll play them all. We'll have to pick and choose.
Yep. So, all right. Well, that's kind of most of the games here for Bethesda. As we said, we already did Microsoft. We're going to be flying in to LA tomorrow, so we'll be trying to get stuff up on YouTube. We won't be live streaming, but we'll be trying to get up on YouTube Square Enix tomorrow, as well as Ubisoft, as quickly as we can.
If you're over there, we're going to have a meetup in LA on Wednesday evening.
I don't know the location yet. We're working on that still, but it's probably going to be close to the convention center because we don't have a ton of time to go anywhere else, really.
Yeah,
so maybe somewhere around the Staples Center or something like that. But anyway, you guys have anything else about Bethesda or anything else for E3 before we end up?
I liked the cinematic for that
Elsewhere?
game.
Elder Scrolls Online.
For Elder Scrolls Online. And the Tokyo
Elsewhere.
one. Elsewhere's. And the Tokyo thing.
Ghostwire.
Too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much, YouTube, for watching. If you guys want to, make sure you subscribe and don't miss out on any E3 content. We're going to have tons of stuff coming out all through the week for all the conferences, all the trailers, and everything we can find at the show floor. We'll see you guys later. Jesus, what the fuck?